Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'll show you guys how you can code your own Discord bot using Discord.js v14. So today's video, we're going to be adding options to our slash commands. And this will be building upon the concepts learned in the previous video, where I show you guys how you can create your slash commands and create the slash command handler to handle all these slash commands. So if you haven't checked out that video, I highly recommend you check out that one first before you watch this one. So to get started with this video, what we're going to do is actually change the ready event, which is currently a literal string, to Discord enum. That will make it more reliable and accurate for future test case purposes. So to do that, what we're going to do is require something new of Discord.js over here, and that is events. So we're going to type events. Let's put a space also here, and then remove the string that says ready to events.client ready. That doesn't change much in terms of when you're running the program, like you won't notice any changes, but it will make the bot more accurate and reliable when you're testing it. Okay, once we have done that, what we're going to do is get actually started with our slash command options. So what we're going to do is over here where it says const ping, we're not going to be adding actually an option to that because there's not really an option that you can have to a ping command. It's a very simple, straightforward command. So instead we're going to be adding an option to our hello command. Right now what our hello command is doing is it's just saying hello very in direct manner. Instead, if we're going to check now, has the user specified a user who they want the bot to say hello to? And if so, the bot will then say hello to that specified user. So to do that, what we're going to do is type add user option. This will allow us to add different multiple user options. Then we're going to type option and type an arrow function like that, and then just provide some options. So do option and give those options a name. So set name, or like that, and that's gonna be user, and then give it a description, and that'll be like this, the user to say hi to, the user to say hi to okay. And then once we have done that, we're gonna type set required and put that to false for now. What set require basically does is it makes the slash command option optional or mandatory. In this case, we've set it to false, which will make the option optional, and the user need not specify a person they want to say hi to. And in that case, the bot will just give a generic hi. So once we have done that, what we're going to do is head on over to our interaction create function. Okay, once we're here, what we're going to do is first of all is extract the user option, which is essentially the user being mentioned. So over here, we're going to type const user option is equal to interaction dot options dot get user, and then it's going to be just the user like that. And then over here, what we're going to type is if user option, if this is true, it's just a short form of saying if user option equal sign true. If that is true, what we're going to do is execute what's inside here. So that's going to be specified user. And if that's not true, what we're going to do is give a generic hi like that. And then inside this line, we're going to type is interaction dot reply, and then we're going to do backtick hello, and then we're going to do a $, curly braces, and then going to be user, and then user option dot toString. The toString will allow the bot to mention the user. Okay, once we have done that, just put like an exclamation mark there. That should be good to go, and our hello command should be good in terms of user options. So let's try testing it now. So let's save the code. Let's type node space dot, and as you can see, the bot is now ready. Let's go to our Discord server and try it out. Okay, so here we are at our Discord server, and now let's try out our hello command. So what we're gonna do is, as you can see, we have to the bot created a new instance of the hello command. I'm not sure why it did that, but that really doesn't really matter. But as you can see, this new instance has an option that will allow us to put in options. So let's say hello, and let's say specify the user as me. You'll say hello Jishan, and it mentioned me. And now let's try running the same hello command, as you can see, with the option, and let us specify the user. it will just give a generic hello. So there you guys see how you can add options to your slash command, which make the bot more interactive and make it also, I guess, friendlier. And now we're going to add like a new command called this add option that will look like something like this. This will allow us to like add two numbers together. So let's do that now. So here we are back at our Visual Studio Code, and what we're going to do is go back to our already event. We're going to go down here and do const add is equal to new slash command builder, and then give it a name like what we've been doing for the previous commands. Go to description, set description. This will allow, or this command will allow you to add two numbers. You can set whatever you want, or you can put whatever you want into description. It really doesn't matter. And instead of now add user option, what we're going to do is add number option. Add number options will allow us to take multiple numbers. Then we can process whatever we want from that input. So what we're going to type is now add number option, and then same thing like before. We're going to type option, and then we're going to do option again, and this time also we're going to do set name, set description, and then set required. So let's do that real quick. Set name. So we're going to be adding two numbers, right? So we want to have like two methods called add number option. This will allow us to add two separate numbers together. So let's first of all type like first number, okay, like that, and then let's give it a description. This will be the first number, or yeah, so we'll just say enter the first number. Sorry, spelled first wrong. Okay, and set required. In this case, we're going to set it to true because we want it to be mandatory. Otherwise, it defeats the purpose of the add command if one or multiple values are optional. Once we've done that, I'm going to copy this and then paste it again. Fix the formatting a bit. And the only reason why we're copying it is because we need it for our second option, which will be for our second number. So it's going to be second number, and enter the second number. And that will also be required. We're going to set that required to true because we need to add one number to another number. And then once we've done that, all we have to do is just initialize it. So copy that and type add, just like that. Our add command should be good on the ready event side of things. So let's head on over to our interaction.create function and let's code the interaction for it. So let's type if interaction dot command name is equal to add. So now what we're going to do is actually retrieve the values first of all that the user inputted. So what we're going to do to do that, it's going to type const first number is equal to interaction dot options dot get number. That's going to be equal to the first number, and make sure this string matches the string that or the name that you created over here, otherwise it won't work. Now once we've done that, just going to do that for the second number. So const second number is equal to interaction dot options dot get number, and that's going to be the second number underscore second number. Okay, once we have extracted the values, if you will, what we're going to do is check whether they're actual real numbers or it's a valid input, and if it's so, then add them together. So we're going to type if is NaN, or second is NaN, second number. Okay, so essentially what we're checking now here is if it's not a valid input, we're going to prompt the user, say, please provide a valid input. So interaction dot reply, please enter a valid number, just like that. And if this is false, head on over to the next thing, which is the else statement, and then actually just compute the result. So const result, and that's just gonna be the sum of the first number plus the second number. And then once we have computed the sum, all we have to do is just print that out to the user. So that's going to be the sum. We're going to do the backtick, actually, the sum of $, first number, and $, second number is a result. So $, result, period sign. Like just like that, and then let's put a semicolon right there. Our add command should also be good to go. So let's save the code now. We'll kill this terminal, new terminal, and now let's run the code. Okay, it says our bot is ready, so let's go ahead and run over to our Discord server. Okay, so here we're at our Discord server, and let's try our add command now. So we have, let's look for the add command. Here we go. So let's try like 2 plus 2. And it says the sum of null and 2 is 2. So that means we're not properly getting the value of the first number. So let's see what we may have done wrong in our Visual Studio Code. So let's see how we're extracting correctly. So const first number is equal to interaction.options.getNumber. Okay, let me just make sure that this matches. Oh, there you go. I was telling you guys that the string should match and mine does not match. Okay, apologies for that. Now let's save the code again. Let's kill this terminal, new terminal, and let's type _. Okay, now let's try running the command. So let's type add 2 plus 2. As you can see now, the add command is working perfectly. The sum of 2 and 2 is 4. And if we type, or let's try typing some random input like ASDF, and it'll say input a valid number. And even if this is a valid number, but the second number is something else, it'll still say input a valid number. And let's put 3. So as you can see, the sum of 2 and 3 is 5. So there you guys have it. Now you know how you can like create an add command. So one last thing we're going to do is our by command. We're just going to mimic the same behavior we created for our hello command and just do by. And if there's a user specified, then do by at the user. So let's just quickly do that. So what we're going to do is copy this section of code and paste that over here, and then just change user to say by 2, and then you can set everything else should be good. And then we want to go to our interaction.create function and then put this section of code. And then say, have a great day. And then mention the user. If not, just have a generic salutation. Just like that. Save the code. I think it should be good to go. Let's kill this terminal, new terminal, node space dot. Okay, so here we're back at our Discord server, and now let's try out the by command. So let's look for, okay, here's the second instance that we just created, and let's say Megan, have a great day, Jishan. And if we use that same command, here it is, provide no input, it'll give a generic have a great day. So there you guys have it. Now you know how you guys can add options to your slash commands in a very easy manner. And if you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments down below. And like I stated in my previous video, I'm going to be making this slash command handler much more advanced, or we're going to make the design of it more robust and make it in the sense that it's not all the commands are overflowing in our index.js file. As you can see, our index.js file is starting to get very long, and we don't want to clutter it unnecessarily. So we're going to be creating an advanced slash command handler in the near future, which will tidy up this file. So be sure to stick around for that video. And there you guys have it. Now you know how you can get this option working. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.